Hey, what's up? I'm Caleb Balogh with Zeal House with Kid Ambient Arcade, and I'm here to hang out with you guys for a minute. We're gonna talk like a little bit of sound production things and like sampling and how to get some ideas for songs going with like random sounds. We're gonna go find some samples just out in the nature real quick. Out there in the wild, we're gonna hunt some down. Okay, and I don't know what we're gonna grab, but we're gonna grab something cool. Follow me. Oh, this is perfect. Actually, this doorknob is the first thing we'll get. Perfect. Great. Great. Just the most ridiculous thing you can find. Okay. Well, that did something. Be a good snare kick drum for sure. Usually works better than that. That could be cool. Who knows? Let's go back to the studio. Sometimes you don't have to go far, sometimes it's right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have an Altoid can and you just have some stuff inside of it and you just shake it around and get some cool stuff out of it. That's gonna be a good kick drum. Okay. Okay, we're back. Good. Now that we've got our sounds, we got them all on our phone right here. What we're gonna do is we've just gone around and got some random sounds. So we're gonna drop them into a new project. We're gonna start nice and fresh from just like a brand new Logic project, new opening, which is just scary. You know, you get in here and there's like nothing there, but we've got some sounds to go off of. So this is where we're gonna start. When you don't have any ideas, sometimes you just need a little bit of inspiration. So that's what we've done. Whew, okay. We're going to drop these. We're going to drop these on into the DAW. We just got it right here in our voice memo. You could do that on any phone, and we're going to drop it right onto the computer. That's the one we want to drop. Excellent. Okay, we're going to share it. You can't see this, but airdropping to Mac Mini. Solid. What this is going to do is kind of going to give us a little bit of learning how to chop up some samples too and figure out how to put them into an instrument to be able to even play in Logic. You can do this in pretty much any DAW you want, but today we're using Logic. Oh, I didn't record this today, but I was at the gas pump the other day and this super cool sound sounds like this. It's just gas filling up in the car. Had to record it because that's just where your mind goes sometimes. And we're going to drop that in there too because I feel like we can get something cool out of that. And it's called gas pump. Should say sample, but it says damp. I don't know what that means. Okay. All right, let's see. My friend had this like this weird little police light thing that clips onto your Crocs. We're gonna use that too on something. Who knows? The idea, the goal is just to get an idea going and see where it ends up. And sometimes it doesn't stay where it started, you know. So let's see. Okay, we got all kinds of things logged in here right now. We're just gonna start chopping up some stuff. Okay. That's the doorknob. We got to get that. That's like a super cool little snare thing probably. So what I just used was the marquee tool, which is over here, and I click on it and I make it my command key. You can't see that, but Command key. And then it opens up that tool for us, and it's a super easy little boom. And oh yeah, okay. We're gonna put that over here. We're gonna log that away. We're gonna come back to that. It gets real messy fast in this project when you're really chopping stuff up, but it's super fun. Oh, there's another good one. Let's make sure we have that. Chopping those up. It's important to remember to breathe while you talk, or you'll run out of breath, and then you'll pass out and you won't be able to make any kind of song. So do make sure you do that.
Perfect.
Ooh, that's my favorite one. We're gonna keep that one. Listen to that.
Okay.
Sounds like a gun. Oh my gosh. Okay. Holy night. That'll scare you right out of bed. This thing right here, that's the locker. We hit that locker nice and hard. So let's see what else we got. Okay, this is a plant. I have an idea for that too. That could be very interesting. All right, we're just collecting the little tools to use for this. These are our sounds for this specific little exercise. See what we can make out of it. We've got some good crunches and all kinds of stuff. You'd be amazed at the weird things you can record. That's my favorite. We're gonna use that and cancel the rest of these because we don't need 6 plant sounds. Or maybe you do. Who knows? We've got this. I'm getting no. I'll stick on one idea. Well, let's see, mine's already going. That was the van door. I love that. That can be a really good kick or something just to scare somebody at any random moment of your song. Let's see. Okay. All right. I'm just getting, for the sake of being able to stay focused in here, I'm going to delete the things I'm not using. Ooh, that sounds nice. Like someone breaking a leg right there. Let's get that in there. That's needed. And there's a lot of tools we're going to be able to figure out how to use these with. Yeah. That reminds me of, I used to, at the lunchroom, I used to like take a carrot and pretend to break my finger while crunching the carrot. It sounded like I broke my finger off. Cool tricks to learn to impress your friends. Still do it. My friends love it.
It's gonna be a good snare, kick drum for sure.
Okay, I feel like we already did that. Okay. Oh, that's my favorite. I don't know what that was. That's a juicy kick. Oh my gosh. Someone's gonna be calling us for this kick sample. They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, please drop that in a pack. Wow, that's delicious. All right, too. That's that straw. Actually, kind of sounds like something. I thought it was a dud, but we might just be able to salvage something out of that. That's barely something there, but I'm excited to try something with that. That's the straw, the backup sound. We try to use it. Got ideas for that.
And you just shake it around and get some cool stuff out of it.
Oh, that's chaotic. I love that. Let's get that. Lots of other little snares. Okay, I think there's that picture frame that we had.
That's gonna be a good kick drum. Okay.
Don't know what that is, but I'm actually when it comes. Okay. Now that we got all our sounds in place, we're gonna just clean it up for ourselves. We're gonna start going through these and trying to make them usable because I do believe that there's some really cool things in this. And once you start learning some of these like Logic tools, Logic Pro tools, man, you're like, oh, I could do this with this and that and that. And I think I want to start this whole thing with this this gas pump thing. It's got 2 little sounds in there. There's that really abrasive up close one and a farther away one. So maybe we can. This is part of just we're gonna hunt around a little bit. All right. Now this is live on the spot, so let's see what happens. All right. We're gonna start it. All right, we're gonna, because I love dance music and things that are super fast, we're gonna try and up the BPM on this puppy. It's 120. We're going 150 because why not? Who's gonna know? I guess we all are because we just talked about it. Okay. All right. We got this gas pump. We're just gonna figure out how to use this. We're gonna turn on the flex tool, which is a super cool feature that kind of adapts to like the BPM and stretches your audio a little bit and gets it all to where you can, like I'm dragging these little markers, these little transient markers, you can manipulate the audio to be on time. So that little rhythm actually might be a foundation for it. Yep, and let's get our tempo going so we can tell. Where is the tempo? I don't know. It's just really quiet. Let's turn it up. Okay. Yep. Alright, let's get it on something I can tell. Okay. That's doing something that I like. There's some rhythm there. I didn't like it, but we're gonna change it and we know how to. So boom. Let's see what that. That's cool. We're gonna leave that just for a second. We're gonna move it over here. We'll come back to that in a second because I want to get to what we just chopped up so that I can show you how to do a sampler. So this right here was like from the straw. Weird, very abrasive. We're gonna just, I normally, I want to tune this note to make sure that it's like not something weird that isn't even on a key, that it's like in between a note that might come back to bite us in the butt later and be hard to figure out. So I'm gonna use where am I at? I'm gonna use Waves tune plugin. Just throw it on there and see if this helps us out to find the note. Yep. It's like an F. I'm also gonna stretch it. Yes, we're gonna stretch it even more. Cool. We're gonna make it mono so that it's not trying to pick up multiple notes. I think it's only one anyway, so. Going back to Poly because I thought it was cooler. Because that little thing in the beginning just sounds cool. We're gonna use that somewhere. Sounds like a hyper pop sound. Ooh yeah. Okay. Whoops. What am I doing wrong? Okay. Yes, lots of things. We're gonna chop the main part of this sound. What we do, it's called bounce in place, which takes anything that you've done to it, like what we did with the tuning, and it bounces it to the file by itself. So you won't have to have that plugin anymore. I don't think I just maybe said that the best way I could do this. It's hard to talk and do this at the same time, but I love it, and thanks for helping me figure out how. Okay. Oh, you just saw that, right? I just dropped that right into a fresh spot where it says quick sampler, optimize. That puts it into a little, well, hold on. You gotta plug a keyboard in so that we can actually play a thing. Or you can do Command K. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh gosh, if you play everything at the same time, that's what it sounds like. Are we gonna get somewhere, Shane? Yes, we are. like to use classic on this. I just went back. It was on one shot, but classic doesn't play the whole thing all at one time, which is great. It shuts off when you take your finger off the key. So in love with that already. Cool. Sometimes that's all. You just need a little sound. So let's just record that because I think that might help us get some kind of idea in place. Great. We'll go back and fix that note because, you know, I hit the wrong one. It sounded like jazz note. We're going to highlight this and it'll quantize everything for us. Fix that. I'm going to add one note here. I'm going to copy and paste it right there because I think I like that better. I think I like this this progression better, so I'm going to make that move up. Flip flop them. Alright, so we at least got some chords in here. You know how we sped it up like a lot? We're going to bring it down. And we'll speed it back up later. So we're going to bring it down to 130 so I don't die trying to play something here. Gotta know my limit. Okay. Okay, there's a little bit of thing that I'm trying to pick up on this. I like this. That gas pump thing is coming in real nice. It sounds like this like dance hi-hat situation, which I'm in love with, and it sounds good without even having to do much more to it. So, we're gonna keep it. And now we're gonna make a sick, juicy kick. Okay, wherever that nice one was that we were blabbing about earlier, it's that one. We're gonna make a new track. Let's label it Juicy Kick. Is that how you spell juicy? Probably not. Kick. Okay. Alright. We've got this sample. Now we just kind of quickly cut it. So let's go back in really close to it and see how much space is in between here. Let's just bring it close right to where it launches that wave file so that we can be more on time with it. Love it! Alright. Okay. I'm gonna bring the volume down a little bit because it's crazy. Alright, we're just gonna do a couple copy and pastes, like a straight kick here, just to see what it feels like, if it feels dancey or whatnot. Mute that. Oh man, all this is open. Let's do this. Ooh, let's mute that. We're grooving a little bit. Every kick needs distortion. We're going to some random distortion plugin. Stock distortion plugin on Logic is gorgeous. Thank you for existing. I turned that tone all the way up. Let's see what happens. You ready to party? You ready to party? We got something going here. At least there's an idea, something to work off of. So we got some like chords going. Maybe we come up with this nice. Well, yeah. No. Let's do it. Let's get a little melody or something. What is this? That's rough. That is like right there in your face. Hold on, my friend Seth right here. What is he saying? About it already? Let's do something with that because that just seems fun. We might just put that on repeat. Whoops. More key tool.
It almost seems like. Oh, I was gonna say that almost seems like him talking's like a right before you start the song thing, or right before you hit the high end downbeat type
yes,
thing.
Yes, it's a nice little tag.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I love that idea. Okay, let's come over here and grab some just empty space to copy and paste. Let's do if you do this, I just learned how to do this. This changed my life. Cut section between locators. You come over here, wherever this little guy is, you can paste it. You don't have to move everything. It's gorgeous. Okay.
Got this, ready?
But let's move them up a little bit so it feels better.
Got this, ready?
I like it. I think we need to pitch them up though. We're gonna use something. It's one of my favorite plugins. I see it all over. Oh wait, no, we're gonna use. Yeah, this is the same thing. PitchMonk Pitch Shifter. This little guy's free. You just download them off the internet. Okay, I couldn't understand them, but let's figure out how to. Follow? No, let's bring this down. What does this do? I don't know. I like that. I'm gonna use that idea. Sometimes you want to come in here and do this little clip fade. Clip fade? Is that what you call it? I don't know. That's what I'm gonna call it. You fade it in so it doesn't go in weird moments. Also, there's a weird thing here. We're gonna come in on this gas pump sample and cut all this low end out because there's a lot going on down here. We're gonna mute that. We're gonna keep this kick going a little bit further. Okay, awesome. All right, this is where we are. Great. I really want to use this. There's this new technique that I learned recently, and it's just like it's called like a. I don't know what the proper term is, but it like every time I'm gonna use the kick for example. Every time the kick hits, it'll open up the sound of my choosing, and I'm gonna use this file that says what planet am I on. So every time the kick hits, this little it's like this pumping effect will happen. So let's find it. We're gonna put a gate, which is under dynamics, I believe. Noise gate, yep. That's in Logic. We're gonna put that on. Oh man, I might have to refigure this out. Oh, here we go. We're gonna make a bus for the kick, and we're gonna turn it all the way up because we're crazy. We're gonna make sure that the output is turned off, no output for this bus, but we are gonna send it to this noise gate plugin sidechain, which is insane. And let's see what happens. Let's see what it wants to do. So it should. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I mean, it's doing the thing that I just wanted it to do, but do we like it? Let's find out. We might have to turn this up. So we're gonna go over here to the gain plugin. We're gonna crank this thing to like 10, because this is like. It's just adding texture. I don't know. I just kind of like it. I know what we should do. Man, it sounds like someone banging their head against a wall. That's how music starts. That's where music comes from, kids. Let's see. Reverb. I love Van Halen Supermassive. It goes on everything until it doesn't. I don't know. We might put that before the gate. I don't know without that. We'll come back to this idea. Alright, let's loop this kick a little bit more so that there's more space. We'll probably end up taking it out in certain parts so that it has some dynamics, but alright, we're gonna make some of this groove a little bit. So let's go back up to some of those samples that we forgot there's a camera here. Sorry. We'll go back up to this these little clips right here and see what we can find for like a snare, or I don't know, something else. so what we're really gonna do, because I like these a lot, there's a way to, you highlight all these, you right click, convert to new sampler track. This is gonna drop all of these in a sampler engine or a synth. Well, you know, maybe. See, oh yeah, if you, Yep. you gotta have a range here. So we're gonna go C3 to E4, which is what it's showing. Cool. Normally that does that automatically. I don't have to do that, but that's cool. Now we know. Oh, cool. So I put everything in. Who knows? Okay, I like that little guy. We're gonna use that for something. You're actually able to come in here and kind of clip some of this. I'm gonna clip some of that dead space. I don't know what that is. It's got some crickets in the background. It's kind of cool. It might just be, let's see if we can get just kind of a cool groove going. We're gonna test some things out. Let's make sure that this count in is not an eternity. Alright, we'll come in here and fix the timing of that, because what was I doing? I don't know. I like that little anticipated thing. Let's see if we can make that cool. We're just going to keep that going for a couple bars and see if we can add to that. Because I'm not sure. Oh, my gas pump. I need that going. Let's put this on a loop. Okay. It's doing something. Let's see. C3. Where are we at? Oi! Bring that down. It sounds like fireworks. Alright, we're gonna use this one. I think I like that one. Shane. Lord bless him, because he's gonna have to edit all this. Oh, I like that. Alright. And in any moment you can, you throw distortion on it, because that's where the Lord visits. What? He loves distortion.
I hear that's what David played.
That's what David played on the harp.
Distortion all the way.
Through that.
You had like a Boss D3 or something, right?
Yeah. And I don't know. Let's throw some fun stuff on it. If that's fun, I think it's fun. Let's see what happens. All right. How many times do I say all right in this video? Shane's gonna tally that up with some AI tools, and then we're gonna talk. Alright, we're gonna use that as kind of like this ravey hi-hat situation. I think. Yeah, it feels like a secondary hat, which I think sounds better if it's on that beat right there. Okay. That's not on time. But, we just fix it and we keep going. We need a clap. We need some, because this is a dance song right now. That's just automatically default, I guess, what comes out of Caleb when at whatever, 9:05 at night. when he's hanging out with Shane. We found some sounds laying around the house. So we're gonna find something that's gonna really. I'm gonna unmute these back because they're just been muted. I think we can get by with this. That's probably what we'll use. I think maybe even something we already put in this, but this is good. This is good. Yeah, that needs to go right there, I think. And then we'll get. I don't know if we'll get there right in this moment, but we're gonna halftime this puppy, and we're gonna do something with this song. I don't know, Shane. What do we do with this song?
I don't know. You bring it to Zach, maybe.
Maybe you can do something to it. Should let the drummer drum. I'm over here trying to. Okay. I think we're gonna live with this right here. We're gonna put a nice little high reverb on it, just like a small one. Reverb 2000. Went to the year. We're gonna turn some stuff down. My projects are always too loud. If you turn stuff down in the beginning, you have a lot of room to work with. Not me. I keep it all at 100, and then we get to the end, and everyone's like, "This is too much. You can't master this. There's nowhere to go." Louder's better. All right, this is what I want to do. I had this sick. We're gonna plug this cable in. If you ever need an 808 sound that you don't want to buy, you just plug a cable into an audio interface. Hear that guy right there? That's the money. That's what we need. We're gonna record something on this real quick. Open a new audio file. Piece of cake, you know. Let's turn that. We need to turn this up though. Get a couple really good ones. Great. You don't need the rest of that. Okay. Yeah. All right. We're gonna chop this off right here. We're gonna turn it up. It doesn't sound the same as one I've done before, so maybe this is even cooler. Or I might need to do it again, but we'll find something. It's there. It's kind of weird. Might have two tones on it. Might have to. Might be kind of hard to use.